hatchet man of the New World Order. Okay. You're a hatchet man.
Things got a little heated when
Let's go back to Alex Jones because he's been calling this shit out his whole career.
Publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at some of Jones' most outrageous and unbelievable conspiracies and bizarre rants.
After you're done drinking your little juices, well, you're ready to go out and have a baby.
Number 10, Pizzagate.
Anthony Weiner is going to be investigated for child porn on his phone and contacting minors.
The 2016 American presidential race was characterized by much controversy and mudslinging. But even so, this was one seriously out there accusation. When the Podesta emails leaked and there were several mentions of pizza and pizza-related phrases, an odd theory began to take shape. Following the logic outlined by online forums.
See that Jeffrey Epstein, one of the leaders of this, who hosted all these satanic rituals on islands? Look who's going to his, not even just Bill Clinton, but some of the most famous people in Hollywood. It's all connected. To be famous, you need to go to these islands, do rituals with them, touch kids, eat them, and then you're part of the crew. And then they'll put you in movies, and they'll give you big album deals, and you could be at the Grammys.
And far-right news sites. Alex Jones proceeded to explore the possibility of a satanic pedophilia ring that was connected not only to the Clintons, but also to a pizzeria called Comet Ping Pong.
Satanic rituals, royal family, mainstream news, folks.
After a shooting occurred at the restaurant, where thankfully no one was hurt, Alex actually issued a rare apology and retraction on behalf of Infowars.com.
I made comments about Mr. Alefantis that in hindsight...
See, I don't like this video. Alex Jones does a lot of good exposing this stuff. He's a man of God. He's trying to point out the fact that these most famous people are all doing these rituals. But then you see top 10 ridiculous Alex Jones moments. And the people that... what they focus on the most is the fact that frogs are gay, or Sandy Hook would never happen. It was all construed by the global agenda, the globalist agenda. They're trying to... They focus on that. They focus on all the times that he was wrong or all the times he retracted statements, but they don't even focus on the parts where he was right. And they should, because he's a truth seeker. He never sold out.
I regret, and for which I apologize to him.
Number 9, Machete Race Wars.
Do you understand that you politically put yourself in the criminal zone, potentially, if violence breaks out from this film?
Machete is a 2010 grindhouse film written and directed by Robert Rodriguez. The story is about a former federale who is hired to assassinate a Texas senator. Turns out the whole thing was a setup, and so Danny Trejo's character must get his revenge. According to Alex Jones, however, the images and depictions of violence against white people were sure to cause an uprising by the Hispanic community.
Robert Rodriguez, I would say it's a 90% chance right now, is going to trigger racial riots and racial killings.
He actually said there was a 90% chance the movie would cause a race war. Well, maybe not enough Mexican Americans saw it because nothing happened.
They should focus on the good stuff too, not just all the times he was wrong. But this is what happens when you start speaking the truth. They will adamantly just try to focus on all the bad stuff because instead of getting mad at the system, they get mad at the truth speaker. So he's under so much scrutiny. He's risked his career many times. He's been to court many times. He was just there. They want to bring down the person spreading truth instead of bring down the system that's holding all of us back. And they play around with us like puppets. But look how much scrutiny that he faces, bro.
You've been given the green light to create a race riot film, to create division in this nation so the globalists can play whites and Hispanics and others off against each other.
Number 8, government-controlled weather.
And you're saying, but Sneako, aren't you famous? Tate as well? Well, Tate was just removed off every single platform, and they have put strikes on my channel, and I've only gotten famous through, like, you guys clipping myself and putting it on TikTok. Daily reminder that you could download my streams and repurpose it all in YouTube Shorts, Reels, TikToks, because people want to spread it. I've been fighting against that my whole career. I've been doing YouTube for 9 years, and I'm only now really starting to get traction because I figured out a way to hack the system. I figured out a way to get bypass the fame fucking level that they want you to use to get famous. I don't need to go by the traditional path. We can do it ourselves now. We can hack the algorithm. Once you outsmart the algorithm with the tools that we have with our phone and you get better than like, okay, let me go sell my soul. I'm going to be a demon worshiper and lick blood and eat children. Fuck that. We could do that shit ourselves. There's no more need for a middleman. I don't need to sign to an agency. I could just do it with me and you. Every night with the camera. I'm never going to sell my soul. Ever. Fuck that, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth the simple paycheck. I'm in here for the long haul, bro. I want to be there just talking to my audience. It's not like everybody who gets famous needs to do this stuff, but to sell out and to get the sort of movie deals and to get the record label deals and to get the fame that you people really desire so badly, you need to sell your soul. You need to be a satanic worshiper.
Next 10 minutes, I'm going to break down a subject so incredibly important, I don't even feel worthy to bring you this information.
This was a subject so important that Jones said he wasn't worthy to bring us the information about it. Humility be damned, however, he did it anyway. Jones starts off by claiming that, quote, a whole host of strange and radioactive chemicals have been added to jet fuel since the 1990s.
A whole host of radioactive isotopes, aluminum dioxide, the list goes on and on.
Their purpose? Why, to manipulate the weather, of course. Not only that, but he goes on to claim that these chemicals actually create holes in the atmosphere and damage the soil.
But the scientists, meteorologists, astrophysicists, and others that I've talked to have said what they're spraying and releasing would actually eat holes in the atmosphere and damage the soils of the planet.
As the cherry on top of this piece of hard-hitting investigative journalism, he warns that government weather weapons, such as HAARP, could be used to cause natural disasters like earthquakes and the Oklahoma tornado.
The government can control the weather if they want to.
They're messing with the weather. They're buying armored vehicles and billions of rounds of ammo and have TV shows bad-mouthing the founding fathers.
Number 7. Satanists taking over America.
Facts.
The New World Order, I guess, has read that God's going to destroy the earth the next time by fire.
We're not really sure what they ever did to him, but Alex Jones sure dislikes Satanists. According to Jones, the demonic
Why is that even a question that Watch Mogul said? We're not really sure why, but Alex Jones hates evil Satan worshipers. Shouldn't we all? Why does that make him a crazy conspiracy theorist that Alex Jones is against satanic worshipers? What the fuck? Oh, I'm not sure what they ever did to him. Fuck them, obviously. Why is anyone even close to siding with Satan? Why is that a sentence? What the fuck?
Tech tyranny of the New World Order is led by Satanist elites who create economic and health crises in order to advance their agenda of world domination.
And if you believe the Bible, it's being run by an ancient, powerful entity with super advanced intelligence.
This group of Illuminati has links to Hillary Clinton, Marina Abramovich, and Lady Gaga. In fact, he claimed that Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show was a cover for satanic rites.
Yep, a lot of these concerts are low-key just a big Satan ritual.
Come to think of it, if you squint your eyes and tilt your head, it did kind of resemble a satanic ritual. Kinda.
And I would say it again, I like Playboi Carti's music a lot. A lot of those concerts, kind of the same thing. The way you go, march for sure, kill me up, and they got flashing upside down crosses, every Lil Uzi Vert, Lucifer, all those concerts. It's just basically a satanic ritual, and that's what they want you to do when you go to the mosh pit. You lose your mind and you go in there. It's similar to like, you remember see NLE Choppa doing that shit? I don't know, man.
Number 6, the Piers Morgan debate.
You're a hack.
Alex Jones debated Piers Morgan on CNN about gun control. America is among the world leaders when it comes to gun-related deaths, and this reality has led to some pretty polarizing points of view on the subject.
There have been bombings of Wall Street.
Let me ask you a second question.
Are we going to listen? Why can't the
Let me
pilots
ask you
have
a second
firearms?
question. Alex.
We trust them to fly the planes.
In classic Alex Jones fashion, he has some reasonable points about the need for firearms, but he muddies it all up with conspiracy theories and rants about Castro, global tyranny, and illegal immigrants. Jones nearly bursts a blood vessel talking about a new 1776 if his firearms are taken away.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Let's go! Alex Jones, man! Bro, I wish he could run for president.
1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Chat, would you vote for him? I'm voting. W. Alex Jones in the chat, man. Free that man.
Number 5, Joker cosplay.
Why so serious?
Who doesn't enjoy dressing up as their favorite comic book character?
Damn it, Creed. I've been up since 4.
Alex Jones likes to do it and rant about Obama. In a truly unsettling segment, Alex dresses as the Joker from Christopher Nolan's 2008 film The Dark Knight. doing his best imitation of the character that wowed audiences with his unhinged and maniacal behavior. The InfoWars host starts the segment with a seriously chilling laugh, and things just get weirder from there.
What's fun is laughing right back at these psychopathic bastards and telling them that we know exactly who they are and exactly what they're doing.
Still in costume, he hits the streets, offering $1,000 to anyone who videotapes themselves putting up flyers of Barack Obama made up to look like the iconic Bat villain. Anyone else confused?
Look at them out there. They're pathetic. Just like the Joker himself is pathetic.
Number 4, goblins. Look, goblins are a serious problem. Anyone who's seen The Hobbit can tell you that. Or how about Jareth, that no-good baby-stealing goblin king from Labyrinth? In theory, we agree with Jones.
Chad, stop calling me the Joker just because I go, ha ha, stupid. Ah, this doesn't make me the Joker. Ha, no, I'm not insane.
On this one, but he loses us when he starts talking about kissing goblins or getting in bed with a goblin. In this talk about Trump, Jones weaves an intricate and very detailed metaphor about the dangers of associating with certain political elites.
So I never expected Trump charging into a goblin's nest to not get some goblin vomit and slop and blood on him. I just don't want to catch him in bed with a goblin.
Facts, man. Trump was an outsider, and he did have to get a little bit of goblin butt on him. He should have pardoned Assange. I'm not happy about that. He did get elected in 2016 by saying, oh, WikiLeaks are great. They're the greatest. And no, they want me to give me the virus, but he should have pardoned Assange. It's fucked up. But you can't be perfect. Hillary Clinton knows literally a walking demon.
Rand gets hysterical, however, when he seemingly gets lost in his own metaphor. But hey, goblins are an interesting topic of conversation. Even the best of us get sidetracked when talking about them.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins, having political succubus with goblins. I don't want to see him ingratiating goblins.
Number 3, BBC Sunday Politics.
Give it a run. So now we know now we know that Bilderberg has given us the euro.
Things sure can get weird when two worlds collide, huh? In this segment, the realm of real-world news and journalism smashes straight into the conspiracy tornado land of InfoWars and Alex Jones. During this BBC segment, fellow guest David Aronovich takes him to task, pointedly asking Jones why it is that he's been allowed to live if he is in fact uncovering all of these New World Order conspiracies.
Which is the explanation? 1, they don't exist, or 2, you're part of the conspiracy.
No, let me tell you a story.
A fair question, but rather than answer it, Jones flies off the rails. Of course, Jones also uses this as an opportunity to name-drop his website, Infowars.com, every other sentence. Infowars.com.
Hey, shout out to the Creativity Kit. Right now it's closed. We have all the members in there. We're working hard. We're doing regular networking calls. I'm just having the concentrated amount of people who are there right now. I don't want to overwhelm it. But soon, I think we're going to release it to the public. But right now, the CreativityKit.com is not available to the public. It's just the people who signed up first.
Infowars.com.
11:30. You're watching the Sunday Politics. We have an idiot in the program today. Coming up in just 20 minutes.
You will not stop the Republic.
Freedom!
Humanity is awakening.
Number 2, Hillary Clinton and the pickle jar.
She supposedly opens a can of pickles.
After suffering a severe medical episode during her presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton staged several bizarre stunts designed to prove her health. One of these stunts, clearly meant to be in good fun, involved her opening a pickle jar on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Fake news! That's a fake pickle jar. There's a demon in there.
Believe it or not,
that pickle's actually Lil Nas X.
Alex claimed the whole thing was fake because he didn't hear a pop.
You would hear the pop of the can.
Facts.
He also points out that pickled vegetables have a top that doesn't turn all the way around like the jar in the segment. Her appearance on the late night show was clearly political theater, but being a few pickles short of a jar himself, Alex Jones just took the conspiracy theory too far.
There's no pop. She acts like it pops at the end. This is completely and totally fake.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
And actually, they're going to bring up frogs are gay. He was right about that. The water's turning the frogs gay. Frogs are gay. Oh my God, he's crazy. He was right.
He loves betraying people. He gets off on it. He's committed to Satan. And the film rolls couldn't come to the Van Allen radiation belt. They had to broadcast back a TV signal. So they did doctor up photos and stuff for the public. See, 666 is a doubling of 33. And 33 is pi.
Number 1, gay frogs. A recurring theme on Jones' show is the conspiracy that the United States government is actively trying to turn things gay. In one segment, for example, he claimed that the chemical lining in juice boxes is meant to turn kids into homosexuals.
But the reason there's so many gay people now is because it's a chemical warfare operation. I have the government documents where they said they're going to encourage homosexuality with chemicals so that people don't have children.
Most famously, however,
Facts. That's why it's not just soy. They say soy boys, but it's way deeper than that. All the food that's processed, all the food that you get, the cereal, the McDonald's, the fast food, the microwave, the processed foods, is all designed to keep you weaker, dumber, slower, and make you not think. Have you ever eaten one of those like Lunchables boxes and then afterwards you just feel lethargic and slow and maybe even a little gayer? Swear to God, you microwave that bowl of soup, you're gonna be sucking dick in 24 hours. I'm just saying. I'm just supporting the facts, bro.
he asserted that the US has a gay bomb, which it has already used.
If you're a new listener, just type in Pentagon tested gay bomb on Iraq. They didn't consider using it. They've used it on our troops.
A side effect of these weapons of mass homosexuality is that the runoff chemicals in the water are turning the frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
We're not sure how he knows the true feelings of our amphibian friends, but we'll take his word for it. Either way,
One more time.
how he knows the
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
We're not
Damn.
sure how he
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
We're not sure how he knows the true feelings of our amphibian friends, but we'll take his word for it. Either way, Alex Jones clearly won't stand for it anymore.
Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
Wake the fuck up, bots! I'm sick of the globalist agenda that's turning all the same worshippers and they're making the frogs freaking gay. I'm sick of this shit. Wake the fuck up, bots! Alex Jones told you first. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. Fuck!